If you grew up alongside a Nintendo system, the odds are that Mario Kart's quirky rules will be etched indelibly into your brain. The series' legacy is so entrenched in gaming culture that it can be tricky to remember the days before we learned to power slide, to drag a defensive banana behind us, or to clench reflexively at the ominous trill of a blue shell. Nintendo's titles have a unique advantage. By making Mario and his chums so ubiquitous, they've taught us all the unique visual shorthand to understand their games. Whether it's karting, golf or soccer, Bowser will never be anything less than a lumbering powerhouse. Lava is always best avoided, and stars will always be things to covet and strive for. But in 1992, attitudes at Nintendo's Kyoto headquarters were very different. Rules around Mario's presence in a game had relaxed somewhat, but his inclusion wasn't automatically a certainty. Instead, Hideki Kono and his team were busy prototyping a racing game that could deliver two-player simultaneous play, and the exploration of mechanics that would eventually become Super Mario Kart's Battle Mode. Had the portly plumber not been added as an experiment, we might well have been dodging oil cans as an overall clad mechanic instead. Mario's inclusion didn't sit well with critics of the time. In fact, the game as a whole received a mixed reception. UK magazine Total gave the game a grudging 50th place in their top 100 games, and other reviewers joined them, lamenting the title's perceived simplicity. While it's easy to dismiss these early judgments in the light of a series' massive success, Super Mario Kart itself went on to become one of the SNES's best-selling games. It was clear that while huge effort had gone into creating a deep and nuanced two-player game, the experience in single-player left a little to be desired. The AI drivers behaved in ways that far outstripped the abilities offered to human players. While flesh and blood participants did battle with a limited supply of power-ups, computer opponents were willing and able to unleash a never-ending supply of fireballs, poison mushrooms, or just make themselves invincible on a whim. Any attempt to sabotage the predetermined running order would see the characters travel at superhuman speed until they'd caught up again. Playing single-player Super Mario Kart sometimes felt like bringing a banana to a gunfight. Add a second player, however, and the game transforms. The zip boosts and extra power-ups ignored by the computer players suddenly become vital to success as you hurtle around the first lap looking to seize the low-hanging fruit, or easy coins as it may be. But even with the power-ups, Super Mario Kart contests rely more on pure racing nerve than any other entry in the series. With its tight turning circles, lazy drifts and relative lack of weapons, Super Mario Kart can seem twitchy and impenetrable to newer gamers. But it's worth remembering that the broad appeal of the series began here on the SNES, and that's thanks to Mario himself. Shigeru Miyamoto's rules of visual design that underpin the Mario universe are as important to Mario Kart as the racing mechanics themselves. Oil cans? Puh, I'll take bananas any day.